Hello?
Yes,
Do you hear me?
I do hear you. Go ahead.
Finally, I've been waiting so long for this moment, but okay.
It's all right.
Well, I have some questions.
All right. Are you a Muslim first?
Yes,
All right.
actually, yes. But I'm struggling. I just want to know the truth. I have some questions.
All right.
So there is in the Quran there is the science, and they tell about the iron that they sent it from above. So I don't know if you can explain me this, but I cannot find it anywhere on the internet. You only see about Muslims who saying yes, in the Quran it's like
Yeah,
from above.
I know
yeah.
that. I can find it for you. No problem. Let me give me a second, and we will show you how this is nothing but a big fat lie.
Yes.
All right. Give me a second, please. I will find you the reference. So you think this is truthful, or what do you think?
Well, some things I think are truthful, but they say they never changed the Quran, so I don't know about that.
All right. Okay, this is the Quran. So what they say to you about the Quran, about the miracle of the Aaron? It's coming from above, right?
Yes, yes.
Right.
And that now in the 20th century they found that it's true. And how could an Arab man from the 14th century all knew about this?
No, actually the Quran, if we go to the Quran, speak about al-Hadid.
Yes.
And it says the following. Chapter 57, verse number 25. It says, we sent our messengers with the clear proofs, and we sent down with them book and the balance, that humanity may uphold justice. And we sent down Aaron, which is violent force. So what the Quran is saying, we send with our messengers books, but did Allah really send a physical book? No. Anything is given to us supposedly is sent down from Allah, including rain, including angels, including books, even the messengers themselves. And then here it says, and we send down the Aaron so they can kill people with it, because it says about violent force. وَفِيهِ بَأْسٌ شَدِيدٌ. If we go and read the interpretation for this verse, it says that this is a tool Allah He sent for mighty war, so human beings, they will kill each other. All right. Secondly, Aaron was not sent down from the space in earth. The earth magma is full of iron. What the science speak of, that the crust of the earth have a lot of iron which is coming from the space, not the earth has zero iron, otherwise the magma itself is coming from the space. So this is not true. Secondly, the Quran says that Allah He created Adam in the sixth day. So the science they are talking about millions of years where some iron came from the space as meteor and fell down in the earth. But the Quran says in the sixth day Allah created Adam, and as you know, Adam have a blood, and our blood full of iron. Actually, if we have deficiency in iron, we will die immediately.
Okay.
Right. So it's a lie when they say that this is about the iron sent down. Secondly, like I saw some of them, they say the number of the iron, and they say this chapter here is a chapter of Al-Hadid, which is a chapter 57. And this is
it's in the corner. If it's the half of it, there's iron.
Yeah, but hold on. First of all, this is not the half. Secondly, in chapter 57 is not the true number of the Quran chapter, because as you remember, this is as Uthman he did. So if we go and see, if we look for the book of the Quran according to Revelation, we will find the following. Let me show it to you. Quran according to Revelation, and then in this and here we will find if we go and we look for Al-Hadid, Do you see my screen?
No, I'm calling with my phone, but you can read it to me. It's no problem.
This is the Quran according to the revelation. What does that mean? You will notice here in the Quran that what chapter number 1 is Al-Alaq. But today in the Quran today is a chapter number 96.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now if we go and search for 57, chapter number 57, we will find the following. Give me a second. All right. Chapter 57 is the chapter of Luqman. Do you see it? Oh,
yeah.
You can. So the real number of the chapter, which is number 57, is Luqman. So if the Quran today is better than the Quran which Allah He sent as order, that's mean the Quran, the one who made the Quran today, Uthman, is Allah, and Allah is not a good God, because our Uthman, he come to number 57. So the one who made it 57 is Uthman, not Allah. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a false claim they come with. They are desperate. Now number 57, the Al-Hadid, is supposedly number 94.
Okay.
Which means the real number is 94, not 57. So when they say this is a miracle, how it is 57? Well, this is mean the one who made the miracle is Uthman, not Allah.
Yeah, it's very stupid. They just make everything.
Yeah,
so it sounds very good, and everything is on its place.
Yeah, so Allah is the one who said it is. He gave it to Muhammad as number 94, which means at the end of the Quran, almost at the end. So look at the difference. In the Quran today is 57. In the Quran of Muhammad is 94. That means the Quran of Muhammad is wrong.
Okay. And there is also something about
in the best scenario, that's mean Uthman is the prophet, not Muhammad, because how Uthman he knew.
Yeah.
What else? Give me one. Give me more if you want.
There's something about we made water from all living beings, like there's all water inside of them. So I don't know exactly what they say, but this is also a miracle. So it's a kind of science thing.
No, this is not only a stupid miracle, because everybody knows everything around us live by water. I mean, this is not a knowledge. However, this is a bad miracle for the Muslims. Why? Because the Quran says, when the Quran says we made it from the water, every living thing, he just contradicts himself, because the Quran says that angels are made of light. Correct?
Yes, but angels are not living here, right?
What about the genie? And the Quran says,
I don't see them, man, so I don't know.
No, the Quran.
Well, maybe
no. Hold on.
It's not about all living things like we can see.
No. Hold on. It says chapter number 21. This is the verse.
Just everything, just jinns, genies, and angels.
No, do this believer see that the heavens and the earth were one mess, and we tore them apart, and we made from water every living thing. Every living thing. And by the way, genie, you can see them, because Muhammad, he said the snake is a genie, a black dog is a genie, is a shaitan. So who said we don't see them? There are. We can see them according to Muhammad. Muhammad, he ordered his example to kill the black dogs. Why? Because he believed black is an evil color, and he's racist, so he believed that the black dog is the devil. They ask him why we should kill the black dog. He says because he is the devil. So when the Quran says we made every living thing from water, that is a stupid thing. Same time, well, isn't it the Quran state that the earth and the sky are living thing too? Aren't they living things, and we see them?
Yes.
Okay, so how are they made from water?
Yeah, but that's different, sky and
No, it's not different. Muhammad, the rocks, they said to him, Assalamu alaikum. Rocks, you know. Muhammad, he says, Hada hajarun yuhibbuna wa nuhibbuhu. So, and even Muhammad, he says, the black stone is going to come in the judgment day with 2 eyes and a tongue, and going to speak. And you said you speak Arabic, right? You are an Arab girl.
No. I'm Moroccan, but I don't speak Arabic.
I don't
I'm
speak
born
Arabic.
in the Netherlands, so
Oh,
I'm talking Berbers, if you know that.
all right. I don't speak Berber. I am an Arab.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's all right. No problem. But anyway, this is here. First of all, this is any kid can say everything around us, every living thing is made from water. This is not science, you know, generally speaking. But when we make it science, that is a stupid statement, because the Quran says that Allah, He created the shaitan from fire, and He created the angels from light. However, even angels, they can transform into men. Isn't the Muslim that say Jibreel, he came to Muhammad as a man?
Yes,
Okay, so was Jibreel made from water or from light?
from light then.
How the light became a man? Water.
But what I also don't understand, why you make a religion, and if you know that 1,000 people will enter paradise, what's the point of making that kind of religion?
No, this is not
If there
really, this is not an issue for me, because it's you know, about people deserve, people don't deserve, but this is not the issue. But here you have a point based on Islam. It exposes Islam, and I will show you why. But before we go to answer you about that one, do you see here it says, do the disbelievers not see?
Yes, I know that.
Don't you think this is stupid?
Yeah, it's
Because
like they
because
want to argue.
who saw this? None of us. How you say to us, don't they see? You know what I mean? It's like your father and your mother, they say to you, don't you see our wedding party? But you were not there. Like, at least today we have videotape maybe, but how you can witness for something you were not there. So when he speak about don't the disbelievers see how the earth and the heaven, they used to be one together and we separate them, but they did not see that. Nobody saw that. Secondly, the Quran here is teaching something false, that the earth and the heaven, they used to be one and Allah separated them. But this is not true. We are inside the space. We are not outside. We are not even a small dust inside the space, and we are not separated. We are swimming in the space. The earth is simply like a spaceship provided with oxygen and its own needs to function. As simple as that. Small, tiny spaceship, not even the size of a dust. So we are not separated apart. What the Quran is saying, that the earth and the heaven, they are now two objects. We are not. We are tiny. We're not even a dust. What else they told you about science? Give me something else.
Or about pain reflectors in your skin, because when you go to hell, then your skin will be burnt off and you'll get new ones again. And they find out in science that it's true. I don't know exactly what they do. You know that one?
Okay. Well, you see here, I mean, isn't it everybody knows that when you put somebody in the fire, you do barbecue, he will get different color?
Yeah, but they were thinking that it's from the brains or something like that. I don't know.
What the brain? This is from the fire. What the brain? This is from the fire. You know, what the first thing we're born.
Yeah, I mean the pain. When you, I don't know, something like that.
You're talking about the pain in the skin. The pain in the skin, right? The pain in the skin.
Yes.
Yeah, but you see, the pain in the skin doesn't mean that the rest of the body don't have pain. But the skin is the first thing to face whatever foreign object is. Actually, the skin have less.
No, sorry. It's like this. When the skin is totally burnt off, you don't feel anything anymore. So that's why you get a new skin, and you get the pain again.
Who said that? Who said if the skin burned off, you don't feel anything no more? Who said that?
Yeah, that's what they say. It's this science thing about
this
that.
Is not true, because we have nerves. We have in every place in our. Do you feel pain in your stomach?
No, but when your skin is totally just ruined.
Okay, if your skin,
you don't feel anything anymore, right?
No, you feel because it's actually you will be burning more. You will be feeling more because now the pain. You see, your skin is your first defense system. If that is gone, like if you now peel out your skin, then the air will be harmful for you. Just the air will hurt you. So it's the opposite actually. The skin have sensation, yes, but the under skin is even more sensitive. This is why if you have a cut, you will be hurt more. Why? Because now your skin is not protecting you. So if you are burned in the skin, does not mean you are not going to fail, because still the burn will go down, not only will stay in the skin. Have you ever heard of somebody? Have you ever heard of a chicken? You barbecue the chicken, only the skin is burned?
No.
It's burning them. The whole skin, the whole chicken is cooked.
Okay.
Not only the skin. So, you know, this is a madness. And here, by the way, what kind of God do you want to do that? Like, you know, I want to change your skin and I will barbecue again. What about?
Yeah, those hell things are just horrifying. It just scares me about hell and great punishments.
Okay.
Oh, it's so scary to just hear about that.
You know, you are a lady, but I don't want to be rude with you. Do you know that the Quran says that a person who disobey Allah, Allah will insert a chain in his anus?
Yes, I know. I heard about that. Yes, but that's just horrifying. So yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
What kind of God he want to do sexual punishment? This is sexual torture. Why he want to insert?
Yeah, something with the body parts you've been using, they will be punished.
Yeah, but why the anus?
Oh, the anus, I didn't hear about that. That's kind of new for me.
Yeah, so he said that you have, let me get you the verse. And this chain is very huge, to the point each ring of it, as long as you spoke about the Aaron, each ring of it is equal to the whole Aaron in the world. You know? All right. And by the way, here we have another miracle to talk about. My page is frozen. Let us see now. I will refresh my page. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Finally. I will show it to you in English, as long as you don't speak Arabic. We will go to Ibn Kathir. And then we go here. All right. I want you to look with me in the screen, please. I will put it for you on the screen. And we will read together. This is Ibn Kathir. Let us zoom in. Allah in the judgment day, he will give you your book. Some people will be given their book in the right hand, and some people will be given to them in the left hand. Okay, what after that? Then he says, then fasten him. Can you see the screen?
No, I can't. I'm calling with my phone, but it's okay. I can hear you, so I'll just
then fasten. You can watch it later after we finish. Then fasten him on chain, wherefore the length is 70 cubits. Ka'b al-Ahbar said, every ring of it will be equal to the entire amount of the Aaron found in this world. Continue. Then he says,
yes.
Then fasten him. It will be entered into his buttocks and pulled out of his mouth. What do you think about this? Each ring of this ring have more Aaron than the whole world. How big is the anus of a human being? How they can get in? And what kind of God he is doing this? Putting chain in the anus of a human being. This is sexual punishment. This is sexual torture. What is that? Why and why the anus? I mean, what is that?
Yeah, those punishments are horrifying, I tell
This is
you.
not horrifying. This is a joke, because this is a first impossible, because it says that every ring of this chain have more iron than the whole world. So every ring of the chain is like maybe billions and trillions of tons of iron. How they can get that inside an anus of a person? It's stupid. This is not a
I don't
horrifying.
know. It's not that they're in hell big like in heaven.
What big in heaven? Do you know how much iron we have in this earth?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is 70 cubit long, but each ring of it have more iron than all the iron in the earth. So how big it is? And all of this will go inside the anus of a human being. That is impossible. That's stupid. And there he says, and after he insert it, he will take it off from his nose, and then he says, if a drop of lead like this, they are describing for you this chain, and he pointed to the sickle bone, were sent from the heaven to the earth, and in its distance is a 500 years travel. Look how big it is. This is one ring. This is not the whole thing.
Yeah, it cannot enter then.
Okay, so how the human being is a small tiny creature, and then you want to insert all this arrow in his anus?
Yeah, that's
give me something else. Until now the Muslim, they did not succeed to give us anything useful. Until now we have nothing but fiction and stupidity.
And what about there's something in the Quran that says sperm is coming from out the belly, and I've seen that Muslim people will tell them it is from a vein, and the vein is located near the ribs, and if that vein does not work, there will be no sperm. That's their answer about that.
Sperm, they come from the vein. I never heard of a vein can give a sperm.
Yeah, but that's really what they say about it. Because someone had a question. He said, well, I saw in the Quran that something about sperm is made in the chest or something like that, near the ribs, you know. And she tells them, well, is that true? And then someone from an Islamic website told them there's a vein, and if that vein doesn't work anymore, there will be no sperm.
That's it,
because of that vein.
But this is okay,
and that one is located near the ribs, so that's their answer.
Yeah, but the Quran is saying it's a gushing fluid coming from the ribs, not a vein. What about, I say, if my brain? In this case, based on the
no, they're not talking about the vein, but that's their answer.
No, to
protect it, you know.
No, my friend, the verse saying that it's a gushing fluid coming from the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women, not that there is a vein and the vein get the order. The sperm. First of all, women don't have a sperm. Do women have a sperm?
No.
Okay, so what vein? This is about women.
from the man.
No, this verse talking about the man and the women. Read. This is Ibn Kathir. I will give you the link so you can read it later. This is Ibn Kathir saying clearly that this is about a sexual fluid coming from the man and the women. The sexual fluid of the man is coming from the backbone. He created you from water gushing forth, meaning the sexual fluid. And by the way, this is what he meant when he says we created everything from water. We start with the sperm. The sexual fluid that's come from breast forth. It is not a vein, it's not a nerve, it's a sexual fluid. Coming from where? From the men and the women. Okay. And the child will not produce except by both of them. Continue. Proceeding from between the backbone and the ribs. Meaning the backbone of the man and the ribs of the women. What vein? Women don't have a sperm.
They're just lying about that. I really saw that.
They are trying to cover a big fat error in the Quran. What do you expect? Women have no sperm. And men's sperm does not come from the backbone. So it's a gushing fluid, sexual fluid, and the baby will not be born without them. But that's not true, because women, sexual fluid have nothing to do with the baby, born or not. You can make a woman, have a child by taking a sperm of a man without sex and taking the egg. Even they can do it in the laboratory. What sexual fluid? So Muhammad, he think, supposedly he claimed Allah told him that the man have a sexual fluid coming from the backbone, and the women have sexual fluid coming from her ribs. And why Muhammad he come with that? Because there is you know, like if somebody have too much sex, he feel like his back is hurting. So Muhammad he come to the conclusion it must be the backbone.
Serious?
Yeah. Like why? Otherwise, why he feel some pain there? You know, obviously it must be the sperm is coming from there. So like when he cannot have sex no more, okay, that's mean okay, and then he have a pain in that area. So obviously the sperm is coming from there. Anything else? Until now, all of this is stupid. Do you really believe in this?
Yeah. If I really believe this, I wouldn't call. So I just want to make sure that
did you decide to leave Islam?
With someone about this?
Did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
I'm having doubts about it. You know.
But why you don't want to leave Islam? I mean, isn't it obvious this is stupid?
I'm doing nothing about it. You know.
Why
it's not that I'm doing something about it. It's
why
not
why you don't leave Islam? I mean, you just agreed that this is stupid. So why you don't say I'm out?
Yeah, because I see so many people are still practicing, and I say sometimes,
so
well, what if it's true? And you know, a lot of people.
You see, because nobody being truthful, and most of those people do not know. The second you show them, they will not believe in this as existence. Most of Muslims, they have no idea what is in there.
Yeah, my mother also told me about those infant killing that the Prophet
That's false.
said.
There's nowhere in the Quran it says don't kill infant. Al-Maw'uda have nothing to do with the infant, because it's about Al-Maw'uda. Al-Maw'uda, which the one which is buried. This is the dead body in the judgment day. Allah will ask supposedly the dead buried, for what reason you killed, for what crime. That's all. Have nothing to do with burying infant, because if the Arab were burying infant, then we will not have women. If we bury our daughters, not only that, Muhammad himself, he used to work for Khadija, correct?
Yes.
So women before Islam, they used to be the boss. It is the Arab who bury their infant today, because they put you inside a box, they cover you, and they say you are our property.
Yeah, that is true. They say that Muslim women have a lot of rights, but I don't see those rights.
She have the right to be beaten. She's like a cow. You know, you bring a cow, you feed the cow. Why? Because you want to get the milk. So the Muslims, he feed you to milk you, not because he care for you.
That is true.
Yeah. And isn't it the Quran says beat the women?
Yeah, but not no, not really beating, just a slap or something like that.
No,
right?
It's really beating. Here we go. Let me show you the reference. This is they lie to you, my friend. The reason for this story: a man, he did beat his wife until he made her skin greener than her clothes. Muhammad, he took the side of the man against the women. Let me show you the story. Here we go. It's about a guy. His name is Rifa. He divorced his wife. Muhammad, he forced the Muslim. If a man, he divorced his wife 3 times, she have to marry a new man so she can get back to her husband. This woman, obviously, she marry a new husband just to get rid back to the first husband, because Quran have a stupid rule. So now,
yeah, why is that? Why is that? If you divorce your man, you have to marry someone else so you can go back to him, right?
This is disgusting, because if the woman now is the one who will suffer and sleep with the new man, all right, but this is not her fault. She is not the one who divorced. So he's punishing the women to sleep with a new man so she can go back to her husband. And here you see that the man, he did beat his wife until he made her skin greener than her clothes. Did Muhammad take the side of the man or the woman? He took the side of the man. And this is the hadith. I will post it in the text for everybody can save it and see it. So the Prophet of Allah, he did not even ask the man, why you beat her hard. Muhammad, he says, don't beat them until you break their bones.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but this is mean, okay, it's okay to beat them until not to beat their bones. And as you see here, her skin became greener than her clothes. Secondly, let us say somebody that beat you so light by spitting at you. Look how light it is. Spit. Do you accept such an insult?
No.
Okay, so what lightly mean? The second you say beat them, that's mean you are not equal, and you are not even equal to animals. In America, if you beat a dog, you go to jail. If you beat a dog, you go to
Yeah.
jail. You call the police, they will come and they will arrest you, and you will stay at least for 6 months in jail for beating a dog. So what does it mean beat them lightly? They lie. There's nowhere in the Quran says lightly. Secondly, even if it is lightly, who gave you permission to beat a human being? She is an adult, even if she's a child. She is your wife. Why you want to beat her? Because the Quran says why? Because he want to force you to obey him, correct?
True.
Okay, so the beating cannot be lightly, because the point of this beating is to make her obedience.
And what about Saudi Arabia when you don't want to be a Muslim there anymore?
They kill you.
Are they going to kill you? Like seriously?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Any Islamic countries, actually, the punishment for apostasy is death.
But do you have to get witnesses or something like that, or just if they hear that you?
Well, yeah, no. If you don't pray no more, it depend in the country. Like if you say it in public, they can be executed right away. And if you don't go to pray, the police in Saudi Arabia, they will send the police to question why you don't go to the mosque no more. So if you don't have an excuse like I'm sick, etc., they will question you, and if they have a proof that you are left Islam, they will kill you. And if you leave Islam, by the way, they give you 3 days to repent. If you repent within 3 days, they will not execute you right away immediately. They will put you in a room, jail you, and they will give you 3 days to repent. If you don't repent in 3 days, they will kill you right away. Yeah.
Why do they say, well, in Islam you have freedom for religion? What about that? I don't understand that.
That's not true. That's not true. The verse they are talking about, in the Quran, first of all, Muhammad was speaking about saying to the Jews, you cannot force your children not to accept Islam, not the opposite. Otherwise, Muhammad, he says, Man baddala dinahu faqtuluh, the one who changes religion, kill him.
Yeah, but this sounds stupid. There's freedom in religion, but if you're not a Muslim, you're going to hell.
No, there's no freedom. They are lying. There's no freedom. That's not true. You know, Muhammad.
Why is it in the Quran?
It's not in the Quran. It's not in the Quran. The Quran says that la ikraha fi din. La ikraha fi din. This was about the children of the Jews. They were teaching their children not to accept Muhammad, not to believe in Muhammad. So Muhammad was saying to them, there is no, you cannot force them not to convert. So it was in the opposite direction, not for Muslims. So, like, which saying, like, let us say I have a son, and I say to him, don't accept Islam. Muhammad is saying, you cannot force him not to accept Islam, not the opposite. You get the point? You get the point?
Yes, I get it.
Yeah. So the Muslim, they take it because they knew that you do not know much, so we can fool you. So because read with me carefully. This is the verse the Muslims they keep quoting for us. This is chapter 2, verse number 256. But the Quran says, fight those who don't believe in Allah and the last day.
But that's for now? Or was
for now, yes, for now.
Time of the Prophet?
Chapter of At-Tawbah is the last chapter, supposedly one of the last chapters. Some they say even it's the last one ever was given to Muhammad. So the chapter of Tawbah, this is when Muhammad he became victorious. He killed all the Jews. He took over the Arabian Peninsula. He decided to and he kicked out of the Christians too. He decided to fight the Christians and kill them all, otherwise they had to convert. So this is the Tawbah. Here, this one is not about you cannot force somebody into religion, because Muhammad, all his religion about forcing people into religion. Isn't it Muhammad, he said, I've been ordered to fight all mankind until they say there's no God but Allah and there's no prophet but me. So how he says I've been ordered to fight and command to kill them all, and then he says there's no conclusion religion. That can't be true. Here we go. All those verses, look. All those says Muhammad says, I've been commanded to kill all mankind except for sure the Muslims. Except they say there's no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger. And if they say that and they pay the zakat and they pay the money for me, then their blood and their property is secure from me. So how there's nobody can force anyone into a religion, and Muhammad saying, I've been ordered to kill all mankind unless they do this and this.
Okay, and there's also a hadith about Muhammad was with a cat, and he does not want to disturb the cat, so he cut off his clothing.
That's nice. Okay, so Muhammad is very nice with the cat. What about killing dogs?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. So they only tell good things about him, because that's only you can only hear good things. I never knew that he was just killing, and that's, of course, they will never tell us. You only hear the good things.
Allah Messenger said, kill the following: dogs, and all those animals. All of them, they are, because they are share one thing. They are like dogs and black animals. You have to kill them. Why?
Yeah, because they say they're not pure, not.
Okay, but he was nice with the cat. Why he's nice with the cat, but he want to kill?
Yeah, because the cat cleans himself, and Allah loves the one who cleans himself, like something like that. I guess.
First of all,
because
all animals, they clean themselves. Actually, cat's mouth is more dirty than the dog. You can go right now and search. You will find that the bite of a cat can be a lot more dangerous than a bite of a dog, because cat have more contagious viruses inside her mouth from dogs. And
what about the sorry, I don't know, I don't speak English very well, but the how do you say that, the spit of the dog, the water in his mouth, that's also you have to wash your clothing like 7 times or something like that. I don't remember that.
Yeah, but because he Muhammad, obviously he ate dogs, and I believe he ate dogs for a reason. Dogs, they can sense evil, they can sense bad energy.
Yeah.
So obviously Muhammad, when he see dogs, those go crazy because they sense the evil of him. So he hated them. Cats, they don't. Cats, they don't care. Dogs are different. A dog, he can sense a human being from if you own a dog. I saw a study, scientific study, that a person who is the owner of the dog, he is 500 meters away in the bus station. He just came in home. The dog, he started getting excited because he feel it. Imagine. So a dog, a very loyal animal for a human being, was the best friend for us, not a cat. But yet Muhammad, he want to kill dogs, and he hated dogs. And what kind of God he want to kill dogs? I mean, why? They are very, I mean, a dog is a stupid animal. I mean, all those
but why they say you cannot kill ants, and why dogs okay and ants not?
No, he did not say really. He said he wanted to kill ants by burning them. Then he remembered that he should not burn except by Allah. Allah is the only one who burn, but he did not say don't kill ants. He was actually going to burn the ants.
Yeah, because my grandmother always told us to not kill the ants.
Okay, let us say that Muhammad, he liked cats. What about killing a woman and he cut her to pieces when she's alive? He's nice with the cat, but he want to kill a human.
Yeah, that's
a woman. Her name is Qurfa. You can search. You don't speak Arabic, so I cannot find you. Maybe you can find a new language. Qurfa, she is over the age of 80. Muhammad, he tied her legs by 2 camels, and he ordered the camels to rip her to pieces when she's alive. So Muhammad is nice with the cats, but he rip a woman 2 parts when she's alive and she is over the age of 80.
But why did he do that? What the reason?
She made poetry, she rejected him, she's against him. But this is not an excuse. Even if you want to kill her, why you want to kill her in such a way? You tie her legs and you split her to pieces when she's alive.
Jesus, that's
yeah, you just said Jesus, so why you don't accept Jesus? I just heard you saying Jesus. You are copying the Western what they say. What about you say Jesus? Accept Jesus, my friend. This is cult. This is a stupid cult. There's no way this is godly thing. God, he created all those animals created for our benefit. And
but just another question. But what does Christ think about Muslims? Are they going to hell, or
Anyone who don't accept Christ, including the Jews, they will go to hell.
okay?
The Jews
And
who came after Jesus, if they don't accept Jesus, they will go to hell.